Growing up, jelly beans were kind of basic. Brach's. Basic, boring jelly beans. Then, they got fancy, came out with Jelly Bellies. I picked the orange because it's my favorite. At some point in history, Starburst came onto the scene. This was a viral candy when viral still meant hugging the toilet or your computer was broken. And there are people today who are die-hard Starburst jelly bean fans. Starburst was first. Starburst, since you were first, let's see what you have wrought. You have unleashed a jelly bean storm. We've got Kool-Aid, Skittles, Warheads, Jolly Ranchers, Now and Laters, Jell-O, Fruit Loops, and Sweet Tarts. Little secret, Miss Susan is not a fan of jelly beans, but here goes. Brach's. Kind of hard. Has a pretty thick consistency. Very gelatinous. Flavorful. Basically traditional. Next up, Jelly Belly. Orange. A little bit smaller. Very tangy. Maybe it's the tangerine. Definitely not as sweet as the Brach. There's no such thing as a bad Jelly Belly, even if you don't like jelly beans. Solid. The instigator of all of the jelly beans, Starburst. Got kind of an avocado green. Not very Eastery. Very good. Tangy. A little more tart than the Jelly Belly. Definitely more tart than the Brach's. I feel you. Can't do jelly beans without doing the cheap Dollar Tree generic. Expectations are pretty low. It looks like a Jelly Belly. Does it taste like a Jelly Belly? To be honest, it kind of does. If you just gotta have some Jelly Bellies, these aren't bad. Or jelly beans or whatever. Solid effort. Now for the freaky. Now and later. Wonder what color I'll get. Green. Tastes like something that you would use for bathroom spray. I don't think the colors would taste different. Next up, Fruit Loops. Maybe I should have gotten some milk to go with these. All these cereal companies. What color? Blue. This is kind of yummy. Very sweet. I could handle a couple of these. Now, we got Warheads. Now, I'll be honest, Warheads are not a candy that I'm a fan of. Personal preference. And I'm a little traumatized after the Now and Later. That was bad. Let's see what these do. Random color. One of my little friends wanted me to get all the same color, but it's a little complicated. Sorry, Anna. Kind of like a gumdrop. Has some... It's like a regular Warhead. It's not even shaped like a jelly bean. It says jelly bean. Jelly beans have a distinct shape. It's bean shaped. This is rock shaped. But let's see if it tastes what it tastes like. Mmm. Very strong watermelon. Definite attention getter. Make you pucker. Kind of like an inside-out lemon head. If you got a Warhead fan, it's okay. But it's not a jelly bean. Truth in advertising. I'll have another one. Sweet Tarts. Wonder what color I'll get. I hope it's not yellow. Green. It's like a mushy sweet tart. But it's jelly bean shaped. Probably not one I would pick, but it's okay. Jolly Rancher. Orange, a little smaller than some of the other ones. Bland. Doesn't even taste like a Jolly Rancher. It just tastes vaguely fruit flavored. Yeah, it's not. This is less than basic. We're almost done. Kool-Aid. I'm kind of curious about this one. Kind of a deep red. Tart with sugar, kind of grainy. For the novelty factor, but not something I would probably buy again. They're okay. Nothing's too special. Okay. Down to the last two. Next to last, Jell-O. Candidly speaking, I don't even like Jell-O when it wobbles in a dish. I hope I get a green one. Oh! And it's not shaped like a jelly bean. This one is shaped like a jelly bean. This one is flat. I think they're just candy-coated Jell-O nuggets. Super sweet. Nothing special. Still on the Jell-O, but I can't say I hope I get a green one without actually eating a green one, even if it's not Jell-O shaped. Cheers. The last one, Skittles. Vaguely jelly bean shaped, a little more round than the other ones. Shaped like a Skittle, tastes like a Skittle. Not as tangy as the Starburst, a little sweeter. Pretty good. Don't think I could eat a whole bag. I don't think I could eat a whole bag of any jelly bean. But these are a solid effort. Miss Susan did not eat all those jelly beans not to come up with the top three. And it's highly subjective. You can argue, whatever, but it's my taste test. I ate all of those. I get to pick. Number 3, Froot Loops. Very sweet, very nostalgic. And they would straight up be number 1 if they still came with a prize at the bottom of the bag like cereal used to. Froot Loops, number 3. Number 2, Starburst. Very tangy, very flavorful, just a burst of flavor. Solid. Starburst, well-earned classic status. Very well done. And the winner, Jelly Belly. Don't mess with tradition. Jelly Belly is still a solid Easter candy. Jelly Belly is a solid candy for any time of year. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you're still watching, tomorrow we're going to taste test chocolate bunnies. So hit that subscribe button and I'll see you tomorrow.